There we go. I think we got it now. I've been talking to myself this whole time, which is marginally different from now when I'm still talking to myself. How wonderful. But hi to all of those of you who have been patient and waiting. So I'll repeat the spiel because I've forgotten what I've said this whole time. This whole Dinkum playthrough, I've yet to get a kitchen cabinet from Melvin. What a guy. And I need one. So we are going to force it, hopefully, by just doing some NPC quests. Okay, shall do it. Because sometimes they... Thank you, Ash. But sometimes they give you furniture as a reward. So I'm just going to force it, essentially. We're just going to keep going until we get it. And we're going to catch a fly. And it's cool, because I really don't mind doing these NPC quests. Rain's going to be stuck up here, but that's fine. Because it does break up your gameplay a little bit, and having the hearts is good. Yep. And we're just going to do everything for everyone, no matter what they ask. So, where's Erwin? Over here. We're going to get all the quests. We're going to do all the quests. And I've got a couple of other projects that I've got, that I've been working on. And by a couple, I mean one. Everything's just been tidying up. He should be stocking a cabinet at least once in these couple of years. He should have been stocking a cabinet. I'm really mad at him for not. Catch him. We'll go in there 10 a.m. this day and he'll have it. I so often don't talk to these NPCs and I just forget how grating their voices are a little bit. That's all right. Here we go. Furniture you don't need anymore. I've got tons. Whatever you need, John. We're looking for a kitchen cabinet specifically. And just see what she's got. So, Clover's voice is fine. I like Clover's voice. It's just the right amount of sweet. But it's great. It's kind of a little bit like Stardew Valley, but instead of going to a job, you kind of go to each individual person. So you can choose to just hate on a person and not do any quest for them if you like, but I would not recommend it. Let's chat. Give me a quest. Oh, that's good. 7 old keys are great. The old keys you use in the mines to get in there. So I'm actually really happy about that because Jimmy, who we haven't seen yet, he's here. We'll go and see him as well. He sells keys for millions of dink. So that's a really good sale. At the moment, Melvin is not my favourite. Really hating on him. A damper, yep, I can do that. And what are you selling? Or what are you wanting, flour? So, yeah. But let's go see him. Catch it. It'll be in here now. He'll be selling it now. And that's it. Stream over. Thanks for the 6 minutes. Okay. Look at him pretending to work in here. He's not even here. So, where is he? He'd be stuck somewhere. What a guy. He heard me, yeah. He makes all his furniture, he says. Right. So, theoretically, he knows how to make all of the furniture. But he won't know how to make it until you've already received it. So you can't order it in. You have to have it, have to have had it at least once. What a guy. Love him. Oh. The emu's stuck under the bridge. The bridges don't like it. Look for the blue shirt in the bush. Honestly, I'm going to leave him. If he's stuck out in the rain, he deserves to be there. But hi, Azzy, thank you for joining. So sometimes I get a little kick out of it because there'll be crocos around and they don't ever chase him, but he runs around acting like they do. It's my favourite thing, so I'll never fix it. Here you go, look at this. Buy an old key. There you go. Look at that. 1,000,000 dings for a pack of 5. And how much did I pay? Like 800 for 7? No thanks, Jimmy. I will find him at a better price, actually, but never mind. I thought you could do a favour for him, but it turns out not. So let's kind of recap where we're at. What do we need to do? So he needs a photograph of Fletch, but that's for something. I'm not doing that. Baku Grunter and Mangrove Jack. Everything else is during the day, like is all day. Check the other guild traders for a better price. I will. I'll go to every single one. So they're all day. And what was the other one? And Mangrove Jack. Also all day. So let's go to the mangroves. Yep. It's killing me. All I want is just a kitchen cabinet. Just one. I'll settle for one. And the bonus, and this is how on brand it is for me, I want them for a build that I'm going to tear down. So how cool is that? The shops are now called guilds. I love it. So, but, oh, for those of you who haven't actually seen, I built up this side. And so I actually really love walking through here now. Look at this. This is the one hotspot on my island. This is it. This is my peak building. It's all downhill from here. And it's good because I built it early, so I tricked you all. And you'll keep hanging around just hoping it'll come back to that quality. It won't. Let's go fish. Baku Grunter, that side. It is. I love it. It's that I have to keep flying around it every so often because a mangrove tree will grow. And I have to come in and chop it down because that's not the aesthetic. That's not it. I have to focus. There we go. Look at this. Oh, one reel. Does it get better than that? And now we just need a mangrove jack. Could plant the I could, but I didn't want to oversaturate like the mud blocks. Because I like that some of them don't have things on it. Steph, thank you for joining. And I appreciate that you're watching even though it makes you motion sick. So that's, I don't know, like I wish you could just, yeah, maybe like if I'd planted something way up here, then the game would register as like, oh, I can't plant that, but then that would ruin other things. So it should just know that it's not what I want. I'm not looking good for the mangrove jack, but let's have a look. There's a fly over there. A strong stomach. That's it. Well, you need a strong stomach. That's my favorite, is that my entire audience is just friends that I've just gone there. Friends that I've threatened into watching. That's it. You're all here under threat. That's what I need right there. How good's that? Do I know you? Yeah. I know you wish you didn't, but it's too late. I've got you now. there we go. Ben's actually chained to the chair in the room at the moment, listening on headphones. What else do I need? So I've only got one. I've got 2 fly. Fly, I need a damper, a balloon moon butterfly, a quiche, and a bush lime. That's definitely, yeah. All right. I'll leave the things in the fridge. No, I didn't. What's in it? I'm mad for these spoilers. What am I looking for? I want a damper. How do you make a quiche? I don't even know where my cooking table is. Eggs. Yeah, I know there'll be eggs. I don't know where I've put my Oh, it's bloody... Look at this. Again, that quality content. So this one. Flour, chicken, egg, cheese. But I can use... Yeah. So... Flour... And I think all that stuff's on the other side of the map. Because why would I have it close by? I wouldn't. And then furniture for good old John. He can have... See, look at this. 2 kitchen ovens, a kitchen sink, not a single kitchen cabinet. I'm just going to bring that with me, actually, so I don't have to come back for it. And I mean... Please, at this point, I desperately need it. No, I do have a helicopter, and it's where it's meant to be, actually, because I built a place for it, a place for everything in its place. I did a little work on this little home thing, and look at that. I did a little helipad. It's hideous. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. And there it is, right there, right in the middle. We've got some gates to stop people from walking directly into it. I mean, if you're determined, you could walk around. Yep. And then we have a little picnic area because everybody loves soggy cheese and soggy fairy bread, or really sweltering cheese. And I don't know if fairy bread even tastes good if it hasn't been out in the sun for 3 hours first. And I decorated the inside. I didn't do a kitchen because I don't have a kitchen cabinet. But I've got a little sitting area for me and my 0 friends. And I have a little craft area to make all the furniture and stuff. So I made this frilly in the same way that John makes all of his furniture. Not John, Melvin. And then his little walk-in wardrobe and stuff. So that's the theory behind that. And there's my helicopter. Right where it's meant to be. It's sweet. Because the hundreds and thousands that you push on it, well, yeah, it is both. But if you absolutely destroy it in hundreds of thousands, like I do, it's sweet. Especially when you get the right butter. When you get the right ratio to butter to bread to hundreds and thousands. And it'll never be better than when you were a kid at a party. That's peak fairy bread. Here we go. So far, we've got... Oh, I don't have that. Sorry, Clover. I didn't mean it. Forgot it. Here we go. We have 1 fake beard. Here we go. Mangrove Jack. A fish. Take it for my trouble. What is it? It's a coffee table. How cool. I could put my coffee on there that I prepared anywhere else but my kitchen cabinet. All right, Fletch, please. Oh, did I already do her thing? I was too busy talking shit and I didn't... Let's chat. Oh, never mind then. Oh, that's right. I bought the keys. There we go. My 2 brain cells are fighting for 3rd place. I can't think of 3 things all at once. I found a fly. I found 2. You can have 1. Dink. Thank you. That better not have been mine first. Okay, Franklin. Not... Here we go. Oh, I'm cooking it. This is great. Really great stuff. Again, you're all here, so I mean, you knew. Not a one of you has not been here before. So you cannot be surprised that this is the quality content that you get. I hope you like it. What is it? A purple couch. Wonderful. So what did we need? We'll get a little egg and a little cheese. I need to make some more fancy cheeses. Okay. And we're making quiche. Look at that. Come back, Franklin. Here you go. Franklin's got to be one of my favorite NPCs because he's just so real with you. Songs. Thank you so much. Have I already given Theodore his thing? Nope, but I don't have a blue moon butterfly. Well, that's exactly it. That would be wonderful. I would have no furniture left. It's Erwin and Sheila, and I need to catch a blue moon butterfly. 100%. My favorite thing though is, that's a grass yellow one, is when you're trying to get people to move in right at the start. So you're still living in a tent and they're like, do you have any spare furniture? And it's like, I'm living in a tent in the middle of the outback. What do you think? Thanks. As reward, dink. I feel like the dinks have gone down. I feel like they were giving more for a little while there. Nobody look at how mistreated these animals are. They're so neglected. And I've started work on their area and it's actually even further away from just general hubbub. So they're going to be even more neglected. Here we go. Why is it whenever you don't need a blue moon butterfly, they're everywhere? It's a funnel web spider. Oh, Jesus. There's one. I may have to switch up what we're actually doing here because I don't think my brain can handle all these quests and this this thinking. But that's right, because I do... Oh, where are you? I do have something I kind of want to show you guys because I really want your opinion before I get too stuck into it. There you are. Here you go. I think I've been tossing and turning about this build and I think I'm going to change all of it. And I'm going to get rid of all of this, which I picked up and then put down because I didn't have any space. And this here is going to be a staircase up, I think. And then maybe a little bridge over if we can get the water heading down that way and then turn the tucker box to face this way. I don't know yet. I don't even know if this is a great spot for the tucker box. I had an idea and I went for it and now I'm second guessing the idea. So I need a lime. Especially because this build, I really enjoy. I really enjoy this quarry thing. I don't want to do like an industrial look everywhere, but Like, I don't want this to be the best thing in my bloody island. I want something different. Do I have any in here? Yep. There we go. And in here is going to be all my stuff there. That's all going to be in here in a lot neater way. I hope, anyway. Yeah. The thing is, that's really good advice when an island looks like yours and it's beautiful to walk around. But like when you go with what you enjoy when you're walking around, it's a great theory when you can build what you enjoy walking in. So in an island, yeah, like it takes time, I know, but I want it now. And I don't want to have to work for it. Where's Clover? Did I just walk past her? And I just want to be good at everything all at once without ever having to practice. Chat. Here you go. The amount of hobbies that I've started and wasn't immediately good at it. And I was like, okay, well, not for me. That's a dream, 100%. Where are all my bloody... Who do I need? Tasks. Clover. It's probably book club night. They do need to work for their paradise. They need to give me a kitchen cabinet. Like, please. This is it. This is all I wanted it here for. I even nilfed 2 of these chairs because I needed them for another build, and Melvin's wasn't open. Yet again, just really living up to a standard there. So this was meant to be like a bar setting to enjoy the beautiful waterfall that you can't even see from here. You can't see it. So there she is. There we go. I'm sorry. There we go. Melvin is the worst. Googly eyes. They're the kind of eyes I make when I look at him. There he is. He'll go in for his food. He'll never forget smoko time. Ever. Not him. Oh, what a guy. I'm fuming. But since there's some daylight left and I'm still kitchen cabinetless, which comes as a shock to nobody, I'll show you guys what I've been working on. Why walk the path when I can just walk the rock? So, in my head, I wanted these as like rolling hills. Like, think of the Teletubbies. That's what I wanted. And this is where the animals are going to go. So I'm going to put like the chickens on here, and I'll probably put the wombats on here. Or the pleeps I'm going to push a little bit back because in the middle I want to give them somewhere to swim. That's the theory, right? And when you come at it from this angle, it's not so bad because it's all like, that's all flat, so it all looks just like up, like a hill, right? But then you look at that and and my dream is dead. And I've sent many a prayer to James to add a little corner ramp there. But I don't know if he's heard me. Once again, God shits in my breakfast. So I'm trying to find the right height for a bush to kind of be tall enough to cover it, but not so tall that it's just solid bush all around here. Thank you. Yeah, I think, so this is the apple tree, and I think this height here, I can't tell if it's fully grown, but I think this height here is probably, that's grown again. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of these two because I wanted to see what it would be like when there's heaps. So let's get rid of that and that. Right? That... I don't know, because I really wanted to avoid anything that says structure, because I feel like that doesn't do the whole... That's not the whole rolling hill sort of thing. I say as I'm going to have like a fence around here anyway, so that nothing can get my sweet little babies that I neglect. But we also have to work with the limit of the game. I'm just going to start blaming the game for everything that doesn't look good. Like, you should have seen what it looked like in my head. But I had to work with what we had. This is too tall. So this one's 5 down. And I don't know if I can go 6. Is it 6 down before it stops? The bushes were okay. They covered a little bit. I think having a mix of the bushes and the trees just to add a bit of diversity, because if we have a look over here, and let me know if that's a bit... Let's do one of these so we can see, because it is getting a bit dark. So I've got the apple tree in there. So that's that really like green one. But Brighton, this one's like a lighter green. It is 6 down, but you have to bury the seed. So 5 is all... Yeah, so that gum tree is probably going to be a little tall, but if it's intermittent, it probably isn't the worst thing in the world. But if we do like the bush limes mixed in with the apple and the quandongs, God, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm Australian and I don't even know how to say that. It's the first time I've ever heard of the fruit. But if we mix those in, hopefully it should look all right. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think like just one here or there. And then maybe this could be like, you know, when you're driving a highway and they haven't mowed for a very long time. And so it's... That's the technical term for really overgrown. So I think that's the go. Keep the look. Yeah, that one's got to go. I planted this one first, and when it became apparent to me that it was going to be too big, that's when I planted this other one. So I have to dig down even further. And then on top of that, over here is where I'm going to have Irwin. That's the... When we drive past it, I hope that's how you point it out to me. I want to have Irwin here. And then here I want to dig down to have a lake and with little... I'm gesturing with my hands as if you could see me. So a lake with like little walkways kind of thing as a glowing croco sanctuary, because I feel like that's something that Irwin would actually probably really love. So he's got his favourite little animals over there, and then we'll have all the neglected ones over here. And then hopefully in one update, the corner ones come in and I can come in and revamp the whole thing. We shall see. But yeah, and then I want like a winding little path. Oh, you can see it in the map. I want like a windy path here, and I want I want a bridge. I want a bridge from Irwin's place to the chickens. And then, but all of this is going to be a walkway. Probably the pleeps are going to be here. And then up there's going to be like a barn. And in that barn, that's going to hold all the work items and things like that. That's the goal. But yes, thankfully, not one single kitchen cabinet is needed for it. Lucky me. He hasn't come back yet, I don't think. and I didn't do a job for him. I hope he's at the tackle box and everyone's talking about what a guy I am for all the things I did for them, and he's sitting in there like, what? That's what I hope. Okay. Let's go on to tomorrow. It's knockoff time. Every time is knockoff time for Melvin. And I know he doesn't work the least out of everyone, but it feels like he works the least out of everyone because every Tuesday and every Thursday, he's not there. What's he doing? Well, who knows? Certainly not making any sort of useful furniture. Check the pathway. Yeah, he can, if I hang around long enough, he can make it there. And I've watched him struggle over this little bridge just here. Yeah, see, so he's in there now, so he'll be fine today. But he does walk over this, but it's at a glacial pace because it's not what the pathing says he can walk. I've thought about it, Ash, believe me. I've thought about even like burying Bones as a little threat. Like, this could be you. He has a bad knee. It wasn't from sport. It was from the last people who tried to buy something from him and he didn't have it. He took an arrow. He's not married. And I moved the path back. So this is going to be all... No, this isn't going to be risen where I'm walking. Here will be. I think. I'm tossing up between whether to move this over here. See, this is why you guys are all here, is because I can't make a decision by myself. Play a game by myself in this economy. Clown around, get clowned. Oh! Did you see what I'm wearing? I finally got the clown nose, so now I've modelled myself after Buggy the Clown from One Piece live action. And it makes me so happy to walk around. He's the best thing about that show. Followed very closely by Nami. Things you've decided. No. You are lying to me. Or expecting payment in which I can't pay. What am I doing? Oh, I need to do NPC tasks, but I'm sick of them. Because Clover... We'll do one for Clover, because she's the best thing. No, look how many dinks I've got. Sheila finally bought some more fairy bread off me, and I made so many dinks. I would spend every single one of them on a single kitchen cabinet. What do you need? Would it be too much? It would literally... Nothing would be too much for you. Oh, the hearts. I love her so much. I wasn't listening to a single thing she said. I was lost in her eyes. What do I need? A blue spot. Fathead. Northern Southern Oceans. Alrighty. I just... Oh, 100%. I'm going to. He's brought it on himself. Anything that happens to him is on him. He will never be set free. I've actually been joining the book club that Rain and Clover have. And so I know all the ways in which you can hide a body. Okay. Put it in an arena. I need to. Just literally anything. And it would still be more than what he's doing now. I hate him so much. What have we got? Sharks. I don't want to go too close to the sharks. Don't want to go too close to the bush devils. I just want to fish in peace. Let's go over here. I'm going to use his dome head as the rounding for my rolling hills. Instead of burying a tree, I'm just going to bury him. Oh, I didn't read what time I could fish for these. Mornings. All right. There we go. Blue spot fathead. Blue spot flathead. Eat it. This, honestly, he's responsible for 9 out of 10 grey hairs on my head. I just... Oh. What a guy. But Clover brings it all back. She's the love of my life. And so I will only do this for her. I should actually genuinely see if I just do tasks solely for Clover, if I can get a kitchen cabinet quicker. You're not wrong, Ash. Maybe that's why he's doing it. It's petty. Alrighty. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's see. I aimed for him. I did. I aimed for him. I wish I really... Get in there. Go. Let's go. Nothing! I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed. I can't keep doing this to myself. When I go to therapy and they're like, what's caused you all this trauma? She's not going to know. She's not going to understand when I say Melvin. She's like, just stop playing the game. And I'm like, you don't understand. I can't. It's a point of pride now. What have you got? Anything interesting? Nothing. Okay, here we go. I have something for you. Enjoy. I was holding my breath. It is. It's what's the definition of insanity is keep walking into that shop expecting the one thing that you want and it never being there. All right. Well, let's go break some dirt printers then. So let's go get some apples to berry, which I think I have to actually harvest some. We'll get some fruit, apples, limes, quandrongs. I don't have any cherries yet. I keep hoping to get some out of the recycling bin. And if I don't, then I'm just going to cheese the time because there's no dev commands on this island. So, this design could have been done so much better. Athais! Thank you so much for joining. It's been such a long time. Actually, making her watch my vids is some sort of abuse for sure. I can't be showing them to people with a high self-esteem. Yes, for all of you here watching that, I've got really bad news for you. But don't worry, me too. You're in good company. So let's bury all of these after I've harvested them. It's games like this that make me really want to live on like my own little plot of land, grow some crops, just, you know, make your own furniture, make your own jams, all of that, you know, like a cult without the threat of violence if you leave. That's what I would love. And then I step outside and actually try to garden and I wouldn't last. Make your own cabinets. I wish I could. But genuinely, I have the blackest thumb in the world. My mum, when she moved, gave me peace lilies, which are supposed to be pretty hardy. They're dead. Actually, they're dead in the pot and a weed is growing. So that's great news. It's okay. So I'm going to harvest the bananas because I can't leave them as well. Yeah, it's that self-sufficient lifestyle, except that I need to rely on everyone else in my little village. So you're gonna grow weeds, yeah. I think the only reason why it's grown is because I haven't touched it. As soon as I try to water it, that's it, dead. No, thank you. Not growing under these circumstances. Tender loving care, not in my pot, thank you. All right. Oh, part of me, after harvesting all of that, part of me wants just an industrial area where I can just put it all down and have a nice, easy harvest every time. But I have other ugly plans for my island, and I can't do it all. I'm really hoping that for those of you that are here and haven't yet, can you really? Sorry, I started a thought and read your message and that thought's gone. Oh, so would a tractor... Well, I still have to harvest it though, if it's fallen. Like I still have to click, 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 click on every single one of these trees. So, yeah. So that's a shame. I wish you could, like, you know how you can just hold it in on some things? I wish you could do it for harvesting. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go over here. Alrighty, so what did we settle on? Is that how many down is that? So if I go 1, it's my dirt printer. 2, 3 down, I think. 4 down. All right, let's do 4 down. I think it does have some mods. It's still in early access, so I'm not too sure. I don't really play modded gameplay unless it's Sims. It's the only thing. And I've got The Sims so modded that it's a threat to my computer every single time I open it. But it does have dev commands, which is kind of like the equivalent to Minecraft Creative. Let's go you. And gum trees as far down as we go, we reckon. So let's put you in, I think. Grow that. If you grow ugly, I'm cutting you down. That's your one warning. Ooh. I think that might be a little too far down. I loved your City Skylines videos. I really hope that you bring them back. It's our roles have reversed now. You're in my stream and now I can beg you for content. Yeah. This is going to kill me. All right. A little bit of you here, here. I can't do it the slow way otherwise. Nope. We'll go you here. And we're just going to pepper it all the way along. That would make me genuinely so happy. I don't know if that sounded genuine, but that was very genuine. I would be very happy. Okay, here we go. Go here. So if we pepper it along, right, like this, and then if we bury that, is that going to be too much, do we think? I think if it's too far out, it's going to be. That's going to be too much. That's going to be too much. That's going to be too much. That one. Because we probably don't really want to go wild with it. Right? I just threw that. Let me pick that up. I like that bold. That makes me so happy, Ash. And you should get Dinkum because it is multiplayer and we could play together. I love watching people stream, but they always stream with friends. And I'm like, oh, must be nice. Must be nice to have some friends. I bully all of mine. And now they don't want to play with me. Yeah. Well, so with the rocks, so I had a thought. And I think I've done this too close to here, so I'm going to have to tighten this river. So it's going to be like hill, bush, like a pathing and the picket fence, and then a space, and it's going to be like rocks and flowers and stuff just to make the... Is it still a shoreline? The bank. The bit of dirt between the water and the rest of it. That... just to make that pretty. Oh, there's some stuff here that's nice. Okay. So let's give that a go. So 1, 2. Actually, I should do this out so I don't have so much work for me later. Riverbank is correct. Thank you. 3, 4. Do I bury it on 4 or do I go one more down? Oh my word. This is... Let's bury it there. If it's too small, it's too small, and I will chop it down and build it back up again. What was that? That was a Kongnong, so bush lime here. Yeah, stay tuned, honestly. I'm what's replacing our education system. That's the same height there. I probably want to... Do I want to mix it up a little bit? I have some a little bit higher than others. And if we go back to our logical thinking, right, that up here would probably be mowed semi-regularly. Right? And they wouldn't bring it all the way down here. I'm sure that'd be really cumbersome. Rymanor Road, please get Dinkum and you have to build that. That's what you have to call it. There's street signs in this. Okay. So that's going to be too tall though. So let's keep it going. There's good. This was a much bigger job than I thought. But the good news is the quarry's finished. So, no more there. Here we go. And then get rid of you. I'm so relaxed, actually. I find streaming to be really fun. But it's this music and the nice chill, just digging, count to 4, bury, that's too high, that's fine. It's organic, it will be fine. I'm not going to hate it in a couple of days' time. We shall see. One more. And one more here. Except I'm ramming Elmo's neurotic. Oscar probably has one in his bin. He's hoarding it here. But it's ridiculous though. Where can I see my details? What year? 3 years. 28 days and 3 years. Not a single kitchen counter. You've got me started again. And I mean, I've got everything else in this bloody planet, but a kitchen counter. It's grinding my gears. Place Melvin in that bed. Actually, Melvin is where we learn about the human anatomy. What happens, like what's on the inside of our body. He's our living model. Everything he does is a threat against my serenity. Just his pure existence. Is it? Oh, I was fine. I was calm. 2 seconds ago, I was fine. So, yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. I've got the kitchen. I have the kitchen sink. Ataris, I have 2. No, that's a lie. I have 2 ovens. Oh, that's going to be too high. That's fine. That's fine. I will live. And to think, but for dirt printers, we do not talk about the M word. When I do fancy things somehow, that's going to be a banned word. It's just going to come up as like the hashtags, all those fun little characters. He's an investor for Uber Eats. Okay, here we go. No prepping food. And he tells you, he's like, I make all this food myself. And that's not what I wanted. There. Alrighty. That's probably enough digging. Oh, there's still 2 things here. That's going to be too much. That's also going to be too much. Alrighty. So let's just leave that and sleep on it a little bit, because I just want to see what it's going to look like before I go around and do the entire thing. I think. Sleeping on it. It's honestly, I could get a soundboard of the same 3 catchphrases. I'm going to sleep on it. Melvin sucks. And what do we think of that? Intro's going wrong. Alrighty. It's the way I build roads and then just fly everywhere. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have fun at work. Okay. Let's see. That's just that. Oh yeah, these are the chairs that I nicked right here. Because I was hoping for cushions. But no. I even, for the buried stuff over there, I even tried these potted lily pillies. Because I thought that might be nice. Why does have fun at work feel like a threat? Or sound like a threat? Well, because it is. He also works with children. So there's no having fun with that. Let's see. It's not going to grow nearly as much as I would like just yet. That won't have even sprouted. Tell you what. We're going to check Melvin's when he opens. Don't talk to me. And then we're going to sleep and we're just going to rinse and repeat. For 14 days? Ooh. All right. Well, but that's okay because we could skip Tuesdays and Thursdays because he won't be there. What have we got here? Now it's Franklin's birthday tomorrow. What does Franklin like? Oh, that is for fruit. Okay. That's another thing I've probably got to consider as well, is that when it bears fruit. Where did I put my motorbike? All the way over there. Great. Because, yeah, so when it bears fruit, I'm going to have to harvest it. Because I don't know if I want that colour there, but having the colour there would be nice. But it's meant to look like rolling hills. And rolling hills, just like everything else on my island, is green. That's the only colour allowed. Oh, really? Or will it just not let me harvest because I have to shake the trunk of it? What did I want to grab from here? The sleeping bag. Just leave him. All right. You've convinced me to leave some colour in here. Let's go get the more honey. This whole area, which is going to be the farm area, is actually, it's coming together in my mind for how I want it. So I was going to have 2 harvest areas like that and have kind of like an S-shaped walkway. But it's, I don't harvest it enough for it to be kind of profitable. So they're a berry, surely. Yeah. Maybe. Only if they're green. I'm like a dog with dog vision. What are you selling? Oh, actually, let's go get some milk. Because that should be worth quite a bit. Yes, I love the honey. I've got so much. I think I've got over 200. There we go. It's what I eat for energy, and then... Oh, get out of my way. It's what I eat for energy and what I sell. That's where my money goes. But, oh, look at that. That's bad. Everybody close your eyes. Here we go. Let's... I'm not even going to go back through it. It's... That's so bad. I don't take good care of my animals. Let's strategically avoid looking at it. And then... See, and I think this is grinding my gears as well, is that I love windy walkways that follow the natural way of everything, right? But oh, she's not even open. Is it at 10 or does it say? Is it at 10 or 11? It's 10 to 3, isn't it? 10 to 3 for the first one. But to finish my other thought, I love the winding walkways that follow the hill or like follow the land, but driving on them or riding on them, it's not fun. I'm just going to pray that it's 10. I don't love this build, as I've already said, and I wish 10 is correct according to Google. Thank you so much. I wish I could see the vision in my head for how I want to amend it, but I'm worried that I'm going to have much the same problem where you can't really see the waterfall, so being up here isn't all that nice. And this I don't like. And the markets I'd probably just get rid of. There she is. Here. Look at here. I want to sell. Okay, let's see. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. All right, let's go get disappointed by Melvin before you go and sleep. I need to bank some of that, actually. So that's okay, because Melbourne's open tomorrow, and we can do it then. Here we go. Oh, he had me for a second. Every other counter. Not the one I need. Every time I walk in there and I'm like, do you have the kitchen counter? Melvin replies, counter? I hardly know her. you so much, Azzy. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a really good afternoon. Thank you. Well, you'll be the first to hear if I get a kitchen cabinet. So, yeah. But it's not looking good. Oh, dear. Look at that. It's the stuff of dreams, those screenshots. And yet every day I wake up heartbroken. So that's growing quite nicely there. And when it's grown, it has this really cool thing of like, you don't actually fall down it. You just like... So I hope that's not going to be a problem later. But this is good. All the different colours. The vision's coming to life. Which is good. That's good. It's Franklin's birthday. What? Hold on. Let me do a quick little Google. What does Franklin love? He loves cooked giant drumstick. We can wrangle that up. Where did I leave my motorbike? Over there. This is why I have the glider, because it's on me always. I can't get around on the motorbike. Yes. Just double check for mangroves. We're good. Okay. Give me you. We'll grab a giant drumstick. I've only got one. That's a shame. But is fine. So, our agenda today is Franklin's birthday, and then we want to go to the bank and deposit our dinks, and that should give us a nice little chunk of permit points, and we might go and buy a license, because I think I'm only down 2, and it's about I want to say 12,000 worth of permit points. It is a really fun word. This whole game is fun. Oop. Sally's late to work. Nope, she's late to the museum. Never mind. Here, Franklin. Happy birthday, mate. I want to chat. Happy birthday. Take it. This one. Brilliant. So see, I've got 3,600. Let's deposit. Show me my account. Let's deposit 5 million. Beautiful. Watch it. Filthy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, amazing. That's the good stuff. That's what it's like to feel satisfied in this game. That's what keeps me going. Hello, Fletch. I would like to apply for a license. Oh, I've got 3. Okay. So let's get you. Ebenezer Dink. I will take your word for it. I want to get the commerce license before I get the building license, because the building license doesn't give you anything at the 3rd level yet. But it will eventually. The Scrooge guy. Melbourne. I'm still going to leave that there. I'm just going to fly it. And we're going to walk. This would be nice to work on actually while we wait for him to. I have no idea who that is. I'm spelling his first name wrong. I still wouldn't have a clue. I've heard the term Scrooge. Oh, it's in my letterbox here. But I don't actually know the person. I just thought he was always very stingy. Okay. Let's go get some more dinks. The Ghost of Christmas Past. Ooh. No. I thought he was going to get me then. So apparently that's what we need to watch tonight, because I just have zero clue. Just none. Let's make sure that he's at least close by. He is. G'day, don't speak to me. Don't want to hear it. And while we're here, we can have a bit of a think. I don't know if we should connect those two land up to each other or have a little bridge, because I thought a little bridge would be really cute actually, and kind of like a nice divide in between the robots chop shop song and then the Teletubbies. So a nice little break in between. Oh, come on. If you guys are ever wondering what I'm doing when I'm playing Dinkum by myself, and I'm not recording, it's this. I'm here every single day. I'm here just waiting. Every single day except for Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, let me in. Oh my word. Nothing. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not even worried about it. It's great. We'll sleep it off. Oh, word. Oh my word. Loving it. I'm loving this though. Look at that. That's actually not turning out all that bad. We're going to sleep again because he's not open and I'm not wasting a whole other day waiting for him again. I've now hit the point in my island where I don't care. I just need for it to happen. Okay. So they're growing a little bit more. It's desperation. It is. So it doesn't need to look too bad from this side because of the whole tree farm situation that I've got going here. But what happens here is going to happen over there, and there's going to be something there. So that needs to at least look halfway decent. So we're getting the practice in this side. Let's start widening this so that we can, when it comes time, we can just put in the fence and the pretty plants and the rocks. I don't want to go too close though. So how's that for space? If we think of the fence coming like here, right? The fence being relatively close to these bushes, then that should be enough room, right? Oh, wrong one. There we go. I don't have the eye for decoration that I see in other content creators. Or even just in photos. I sometimes browse the Steam community tab and have a look at photos. And I just don't have that same eye. Not you. There. And I wish that I did. I'm the personality hire 100%. Because I'm offering nothing else of value. And it's even debatable if I'm offering value any other way. That's not bad. That's a decent spot to work in, I think. I'm not upset with that. And that's a little bit closer than I would have liked, but you win some, you lose some, I think. So, no, that needs to... You are very valuable. Yes. When you're in the market for camels, maybe. Here we go. Yeah, no, this isn't coming out too bad. The width of it specifically. Well, perseverance was spelt with an I. If only. Okay. Now don't let me break this dirt printer. I will restart the day. It's... Okay. That's... Is that too close in that river now, do we think? I could cut this back a smidge. I could cut that back a smidge and we could be happy with that. Do we think? Because I'm worried about... Can you see what I'm looking at? Like right at my headline there. See how weird that juts out? But I haven't done here yet. So hold... Oh, for goodness sake. Because I think it looks just a smidge too weird here. So let's try and smooth this out a little bit. And because I hope to bridge it probably here will be the bridge to walk into Erwin's home. So there's going to be two directions you can come in. And I kind of, everywhere in my island, I want multiple directions that you can get to it. So, and I suppose that's probably a really good point that my brain just made to myself, is if you're crossing a bridge there, you are going to see what this looks like. So I would very much like it if it looked sort of decent. Let's keep... We're saying sort of decent because I'm not going to lie to you all and say actually decent. We keep our standards low in these here parts. Here and here and here. There and there. Okay, that's not so bad. This needs to come up maybe 1 or 2. There we go. That's not so bad. That way you'll never be disappointed. That's exactly right, Ash. Actually. So, yes, this probably needs to be filled in. See, this is the size of those bushes, and I think if I do them where these trees aren't really growing, I think that's going to add a lot to the diversity of flora there. So let's go in. Oh, I do need more of those chairs, but I'm not going to buy them off him just yet. Let's go sleep. And this is how we're going to get to year 4. That said Wednesday 4, and I was like, oh, are we in year 4 already? But no, that's just the 4th day. So, what do we think of that? Is that bad? Next stream, grinding for chairs. Yeah, well, that's it. Whatever I need. I really don't hate that. I like the different colours. I think we probably need a bush lime tree somewhere here. I wish there was a way to stop the fruit from growing. But looking at it from this angle, because remember the bridge is going to be over here. So we need it from this angle as well. Which also doesn't look all that bad, I don't think. Are we liking that? I really hope we're liking that. What about when we're walking on the path this way, right? And you can see all the little bushes there. This is going to be mowed, so it's not going to have any of this crap on it. That can all go. Okay. Yes. Alrighty. And I think maybe chucking little bushes here and the flowers and the ferns to cover up the tiny little bits there. Let's sleep for one more day and see how much more bigger they grow. Because some are going to grow, remember, some are 4 down and others are 3 down, I think. So there's going to be a few little height variations. I can't tell the difference. So maybe they're full grown then. This one must have been down a little bit too far. But I think the only funny thing, right, and I'm hoping this will be fixed when you look at it, if the trees would move. That's actually not too bad. All right, so we're going to do that all the way around. All these 4 big hills, I think. That will be the plan. I'm happy with that. That's quite convincing. Do you think so? Like, it's not as rolling hill as I'd hoped. Hi, Jody. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's not as rolling hill as I'd hoped, but it's as good as it's going to get, I think, until at least we get the corner ramps, and that's even if we get them. And you watch, if we get them, we'd have to buy them from Melvin, and I'll still never get them. Yeah, 100%. All Dinkum's fault. It's not mine. My skill is clearly where it needs to be. My artist's eye is perfect. I've never made a wrong decision in my life. Looking at it straight on like this, I'm not... It needs more bushes. More bushes. So, like here, bush. And here, bush. And when that grows up, that should hide it. Oh, I never do. Jody, don't you ever worry. And you're right, Ben, they're not even rocking. Not even rocking. Alrighty. I think we're going to be disappointed one last time by Melvin in 45 minutes and then call it there. There's only so much heartbreak I can take in a day. And I'm hitting it. Lord, I hope that muted. I just had to cough. So, great. I'm choking up and it's all Melvin's fault. Everything is Melvin's fault. I'll accept that. Oh, that's the last day. I have to bring him some of that. But that's fine. I'll do that after Melvin's let us down. It didn't mute. Oh, that's wonderful. I set up a hotkey. I'm so sorry. How wonderful. Again, it's this kind of quality content that you can come to expect from me. Right. We're just going to sit the 15 minutes here while I attempt to not die and hold it in. No, well, I wish that I'd tested it on something else. I'm so sorry. On the plus, it's not contagious, so... Well, you've come to the wrong place, Jodie, because I'm faultless. Right, here we go. Wonderful. Wonderful news. Brilliant. Well, I want to thank you all so much for being disappointed with me and for helping me with my hill. I very much appreciate it. So, thanks again. Have a really good time and make the best of choices.